Are you looking to upgrade your tablet? If so, then the expected Apple iPad Pro 2022 should be a preference on your list. The iPad Pro 2022 will include several improvements, such as a robust M2 processor and wireless charging. Find out what to expect from iPad Pro 2022 with tips and tricks. 6. Dimension. The first thing you should know about the Apple iPad Pro 2022 is that it might have a similar inch dimension as the previous model. Despite rumors that Apple is considering increasing the screen size of the 2022 iPad Pro to a 14.1 inch, it will most likely have the exact dimensions as the iPad Pro 2021. This means that we will still have the option of choosing between 11-inch and 12.9-inch models, except this time, they will be better in terms of functionality. Also, Ming-Chi Kuo, an analyst with a strong track record for providing an accurate information about Apple products, has confirmed that a 14.1-inch iPad Pro version will be released eventually. However, we emphasize we won't see this feature in the iPad Pro 2022 release. The 2022 iPad Pro leaks just haven't been about the dimensions of the tablet. There have been news floating about the screen, and we will soon tell you about the right screen to expect in the 2022 iPad Pro, so stay tuned. 5. Magsafe. Like the iPhone 12, the Apple iPad Pro rumors show the tablet will have a Magsafe feature. Magsafe refers to a ring of magnets embedded in the back of the iPhone 12, iPhone 13, and iPhone 14 models. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman reported that the 2022 iPad Pro would have glass backs instead of aluminum. This is so that Magsafe and other wireless charging technologies can finally be integrated into the iPad lineup. However, other iPad Pro 2022 rumors show that the iPad's glass backs will have issues because the device will become more fragile and it may be overweighted. There are, however, rumors that Apple has scrapped the idea of a glass back due to safety concerns. The most recent rumor suggests that the Apple logo alone will be made of glass and support the Magsafe feature. Imagine being able to magnetically attach various accessories to the back of the 2022 Apple iPad Pro, including tripods, wireless chargers, and phone grips. With the Magsafe feature in the upcoming iPad Pro, it will be an easy peasy. If you want easy access to relevant tech information, subscribe to this channel to access our library of tech news. 4. Mini LED screen. Next, the iPad Pro 2022 is speculated to feature a mini LED screen. Despite the widespread speculation, mini LED screens might not make it to the iPad Pro until 2023 or 2024. Apple analyst Ross Young has tweeted that mini LED products from Apple won't launch in 2022. He stated panel production has started for the new 27-inch mini LED display to launch mid-year. Assuming it will be called Studio Display Pro, I have insight on the 12.9-inch mini LED iPad Pro as well. It is doing really well. They don't need to do one at 11-inch, don't expect it this year. Similar to the 2021 edition, it seems Apple will offer two LCD models, one measuring 11 inches and the other measuring 12.9 inches. Also, the previous smart connectors on the edges had only 3 pins, but the 2022 Apple iPad Pro design will include a full complement of 4 pins. There will be a smart connector of 4 pins on both the top and bottom edges. This connector will assist in wireless charging and is designed to make it easy to power Apple devices. Wireless charging has become the new fad in Apple products, and we will soon inform you whether the 2022 iPad Pro gets a share of the wireless charging feature. 3. M2 processor. Apple's inclusion of the M1 chip in the previous iPad Pro was a pleasant surprise, and likely, an improved processor called the M2 processor will be included in the 2022 iPad Pro. If you do not know what an M2 processor is, it is simply Apple's next-gen system-on-a-chip (SoC) for Macs and iPads. As a system-on-a-chip, the M2 incorporates many different components that power the various features in Apple's products, such as the Central Processing Unit, CPU, Graphics Processing Unit, GPU, Natural Engine, and more. One reason Apple's professional tablets are so insanely powerful is that the company always gives them top-tier processors in its lineup. The M1 chip debuted in the iPad Pro. However, the iPad Air followed suit not too long after. Apple now needs a new processor to differentiate the iPad Pro from the iPad Air. It's likely that Apple's M2 processor, which was recently introduced for the MacBook Air and 13-inch MacBook Pro, will also be included in Apple's 2022 iPad Pro. Compared to the M1, you can anticipate roughly 20% faster speeds with the iPad Pro M2 processor. By now, you may be asking yourself, when exactly is the iPad Pro 2022 hitting the market? We have answers for you, so keep watching to find the exact time to expect the iPad Pro 2022. 2. Wireless charging. Those who are genuinely committed Apple fans typically own multiple Apple products. The good news is that if your iPhone supports Magsafe, you can use your wireless charger to power your iPad Pro 2022 and your iPhone. You can keep your mobile devices charged all day with the help of this wireless charger for the iPad Pro 2022. Seriously, you won't have to worry about leaving your charger at home when you are out and about your business. The wireless charging will use magnetic induction to keep your devices powered and to reduce wear and tear on the charging port. It will be possible to charge Apple devices like the iPhone and AirPods with the new iPad Pro with the anticipated reverse wireless charging feature. For example, in an emergency, when another Apple device needs only a 5 to 10% boost in battery life, the reverse wireless charging feature will save your day. Thumbs up if you feel impressed with the expected reverse wireless charging we will soon be witnessing in the 2022 iPad Pro. 1. Release date. Now, we can all agree that Apple does what it can to keep its upcoming products under wraps, but the iPad Pro 2022 leaks have already surfaced. Forbes News veteran tech reporter David Fellon says Tuesday, October 18, is the most likely option. Mark Gurman of Bloomberg speculated in March 22 that the 2022 iPad Pro would be released between September and November of 2022. While Gurman still anticipates the iPad Pro will be one of the new products released by Apple in October, he now believes that Apple may forgo holding an event and instead issue a press release about the upcoming 2022 iPad Pro releases. iPad Pro 2022 will see a significant upgrade Apple and Apple's collection. Its M2 processor, wireless and reverse charging, and other features will blow your mind. So if you plan to buy an Apple tablet, this one should be on your list. But if any other tablet has caught your attention and you are still deliberating on the Apple Pro 2022, we suggest you watch our video on the new iPad Pro 2022, Style and Design, Interesting Things to Expect. The style and design will get you hooked.